Yeah, but the sun isn't moving that way.
Seems appropriate to listen to that music from John Denver as we welcome you to the rededication of the Celebration Tree Grove and the dedication of the adjoining hike and bike trail. I'm Steve Tompkins, president of For the Love of the Lake. I'm so glad of all of you out here on this beautiful afternoon. This event had been, but the new trail was funded by monies raised by For the Love of the Lake through at the John McCutcheon fundraiser concert last Grove sponsors, folks who made donations to the Tree Grove, and For the Love of the Lake Board of Directors, representatives from the Dallas City Council, Dallas Park Board, Dallas Park Department, volunteers who have helped create and maintain the Tree Grove and the trail, and of course all of the rest of you tree huggers and lake lovers.
Thank you, Steve, and thanks to all of you for being here today for the third annual dedication of the Celebration Tree Grove, which sprung from a seedling of an idea back in 2000 and blossomed into this incredible setting we enjoy today. To give you a little history, for many years, both For the Love of the Lake and the Dallas Park and Recreations Department received numerous requests from citizens. Thank you. Like Mike and Ron and I, who wanted to plant trees in memory of a loved one who had passed away. Deep Hard was in the unfortunate position of having to deny these requests to plant a lone tree for a variety of reasons. The donor would request the tree in a particular location not included in the Master Shoreline Tree Enhancement Program, and oftentimes that particular tree was not suited to White Rock Lake Park. Trees could not properly be watered due to a lack of proximity to irrigation. Some trees would occasionally die due to damage from lightning storms, disease or drought, and sometimes they would have to be moved because of new path or road configuration. Additionally, donors like us also wanted a plaque attached to their donated tree, which is against the current Dallas Park Board plaque policy. For the Love of the Lake approached the Park Department with the idea of creating a special memorial tree grove, which would be especially designed to allow donations for these trees. They embraced the idea and encouraged the group to proceed with the design. Carol Feldman of Feldman Design Studios joined the team at that time and created an exquisite landscape plan with input from Willis Winters of the Park Department, the first stage of which we stand in today. While the Celebration Tree Grove was still just an idea, my husband and I heard about it from someone at the Parks Department and called the founder, Marcy Novak, to ask if we could participate by donating funds in remembrance of our son. With that call, we became the first donors, although we didn't know it at the time, and things started to happen behind the scenes or in celebration of a birthday or an anniversary, or just because they loved the lake and wanted to contribute, which seemed like a great idea to us. The Memorial Tree Grove quickly evolved into the Celebration Tree Grove, a place for lake lovers to honor, to remember, and to celebrate. And then the excitement grew. To jumpstart the project, the For Love of the Lake Board stepped up and gave all the funds raised from the 2005 John McCutcheon concert to the new Celebration Tree Grove. Over 100 foundations who offered to contribute $50,000 if the group could raise $50,000. They continue to support the Grove, as Steve mentioned earlier, by honoring us recently with a major gift toward the Hike and Bike project, including the new Stowe Bridge we dedicate today. Thank you, David Calhoun. The trees you see in the Celebration Tree Grove were acquired using donations from many, and as the Grove has filled out, funds have been used to plant trees throughout the park, not just in the Celebration Tree Grove. The latest project included the installation of approximately 150 trees around Winfrey Point, as well as a tree maintenance project which included trimming 444 existing trees to remove old, damaged, or diseased limbs, thereby lengthening their life and our enjoyment of them. Over the past several years, additional funds have been raised through plaque donations, as well as another John McCutcheon in September. Approximately $68,000 was raised from the concert and monies received after the concert, which will continue the work of planting and maintaining trees at White Rock Lake Park. Ron and I used to visit Thomas's final resting place, but now we come here instead, to this beautiful, serene place at White Rock Lake, where we met running 8 years ago. There seems to be no better way to honor our son than by being an active part of this wonderful project, leaving behind a legacy of lofty trees that will be here long after we are all gone. As lake lovers brought together and banded by sorrow and sadness, love and loss, joy and appreciation, We've all been united together in our desire to honor, remember, and celebrate those we love, and we do that today. There's 473 places on all the stone monuments behind me, and we look forward to filling them all with names of lake and tree lovers, past, present, and future, so that the legacy of our mission will continue to plant trees and reforest our beautiful White Rock Lake Park for the benefit of generations to come. This time I have to recognize Marcy Novak, who is the founder of For the Love of the Lake and the Celebration Tree Grove. Without her vision, enthusiasm, tireless efforts, and leadership of this group of lake-loving volunteers, the Celebration Tree Grove may never have grown from that seedling of an idea to the magnificent place of beauty and serenity that we all enjoy today. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Chris. Now we'll hear from Tommy Masterson, a For the Love of the Lake board member and project coordinator of the Celebration Tree Grove, to answer the question, why trees?
To planting trees, we have started the process of selecting the next area that we're going to put the trees in this fall. We'll put in approximately another 200 or so trees around the lake at some point, our points. We are also, Arboricultural Services has just announced that they are going to continue their support and start taking care of the trees with fertilization.
Steve, thank you so much. Everyone will be very pleased to know that we got together beforehand and we agreed that we'd all do 20 minutes or less. Isn't that right? It's not too bad. We'll be really, really short, we promise. I want everyone to imagine White Rock Lake without any trees. It wouldn't be the same. None of us would come out here. We wouldn't jog. We wouldn't bring our pets. You know, we wouldn't walk around with our babies in strollers. We wouldn't bring our dogs to the dog park. But it's trees that make this a livable, living park. And that's the amazing thing about this. And it's thanks to all the neighbors who work so hard for this, Marcy and Steve and Chris and everybody else for Love of the Lake. On to you.
All right. I'm going to be shorter than that. On behalf of 1.3 million people in the city of Dallas that literally come out here at some point in their lives, and they come through here, as I did since I've been a little bit of kid, over here at the stone buildings and stuff, and all the memories that go with. Thank each and every one of you for what you do. You're the ones that have made this all possible. It's the volunteers that are out here, that have been out here year after year. You raised the money. You've made this thing as just the star here in Dallas. We're clapping for you. Sheffy.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Angela was teasing. These are our 100-degree weather speeches, right? Listen, I've got to thank our staff. I know Reggie's here, Reginald Hurd, and where did James Page? I'll tell you, our park would not be the way it is if it wasn't for the Love of the Lake. Did a fantastic job. So on that behalf, I have a special recognition here, and I've just got to read it all. I'll try to get through real quick. Whereas White Rock Park is the jewel of Dallas Park recreation system and one of the city's greatest assets, whereas For the Love of the Lake, volunteers continue their mission to preserve and enhance White Rock Lake as an urban oasis, whereas For the Love of the Lake conceived of the idea of replacing the legacy for future generations to enjoy. So thank you so much, Steve, for all you guys do. I'm looking forward to the next project. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, I can see it. I like my scissors. Yeah.
We are now ready for the ribbon cutting of the hike and bike trail and unveiling of the Pathway Partners bronze plaque. I suggest, and for everyone, if you would, if you'd like to step up and walk just a little bit across our new bridge, you'll be directed to the area where we'd like for you to stand for the ribbon cutting. There you go. That concludes our event. Please